Wednesday. And this morning, on Wow Wednesday for Madison 4-H, we're making the famous funnel cakes. Yes, listen carefully. You will get the recipe for Miss Beth's famous funnel cakes. And I promise you, you will wow some folks. All right, so what we're starting with today is we need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And let me get my recipe to make sure I'm telling you right. 2 eggs, 1½ cups of milk, and then 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and also need some funnels. No, this is not a funnel, but these make the perfect squeeze bottles to make our funnel cakes, and I'll show you that in just a minute. So let's start by getting our batter together, and it's a lot like pancake batter, but it's much better. All right, so put our 2 cups of all-purpose flour and our 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, now we'll put in our 1½ cups of milk. Sometimes you have to add a little more flour or a little more milk just to get the right consistency of your batter, okay? And then we'll put in our 2 eggs. And mix. Okay, there we go. It's the consistency of pancake batter. Might be a little soupy, so I may have to add a little more flour, but that's all it is. It's milk, eggs, flour, salt, baking soda. Some people put sugar in it, but I put enough sugar on top of them that you really don't need it inside of it. So let's take this and we will pour it into our squeeze bottles. Okay, so here we go. We'll pour 1. Just like I said, it's a lot like the consistency of pancake batter. And there you go. Okay. Make sure it's tight. Voila, 1 funnel cake batter ready to go. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen. I have a frying pan with heated up cooking oil. It's about medium high. We have our squeeze bottle of funnel cake batter. We have some tongs. We also have a paper plate with a napkin to soak up the oil once we get through. So here's the kit. You're going to use this as a funnel. Used to, they'd take a funnel and they'd hold it up like this and they'd move their finger and they'd do it around. Oops, sorry about that. And then it'd fry. Well, we don't have a funnel. We're going to do it this way. So we will squeeze it out. And I do it in circles so that it all sticks together. And I'll let it fry. See it frying? It's kind of like brains. My boys call it brain food. Well, I don't know about that. Okay. fry and it'll get brown on one side. And once it gets brown on that side, we'll flip it over. Not there yet. So the first time I had funnel cakes was up in the mountains when I was a little girl, and my dad decided he wanted to make some. So he found a recipe, and well, the rest is history. So let's flip it over. It's getting a little brown on that side. And I really can't tell you how long to cook it. You don't want to overcook it, because then it gets hard to eat. But you want it to be done and brown, golden brown. If you're looking, you ain't cooking. So quit looking, Beth. Okay, so I think it's about done. We will turn that oil off. Let it drip a little bit and put it on our paper plate. My paper plate is not big enough, so I'm going to have to find another paper plate, but that's okay. It'll do the job for there. So the next step is my favorite, the powdered sugar. So I found a real plate. That might even work even better. So what the next step is, you take your powdered sugar and sprinkle it on top of your funnel cakes. Now, this is a sifter, and I couldn't tell you how old it is. It was my grandma's, and it's probably older than me. So here we go. And it's really cool. It just has a piece of wire at the bottom, like a screen mesh, and you turn this little handle and it just pushes it through. And let's do it. Oh, and it looks like snow snowing on my funnel cake. Okay, make sure this might have to have a little bit more. Yeah, oh, what the heck. Okay, there you go. One funnel cake ready to go. So let's give it a try. My mouth's watering. Here we go. Oh my. The fair food for champions. Good stuff. Alright, so maybe you can make a funnel cake at home. Wow your parents. You guys have a great rest of the Wow Wednesday, and we'll see you soon. I'm just going to enjoy my funnel cake. A little bit of sugar. This is so good.